All right. What's going on, guys? We are back.
Yeah! And we are back. What's going on, brother? You thought lockdown's gonna stop me,
even on this, it kills it. I love it.
What's going on, bro?
Oh, living the absolute dream at the moment. You know what I mean?
I think a lot of people live in the dream at the moment, huh?
Living the dream. Man, I can't tell you how good it is to stay at home and do nothing. Best feeling in the world, bro.
Yeah, I'm kind of going crazy here, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad.
Yeah, you know I'm being a smart ass. Yeah, I hope you know.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're enjoying it, bro. You enjoy.
No. I hope you know that.
What's happening?
How's life,
bro?
mate? How's life? Talk to me. How are the classes going? How's everything going?
Things are going all right. I feel like at the start we had a bit more momentum with going live on Zoom, trying to get on with Tabata. But as soon as the gyms had to shut, we moved everything online. So all of our members converted online. As you've seen, I've been doing sessions, some days twice a day, but I'm just filming myself in the backyard using whatever we've got in the backyard, filming home workouts, posting that in the members group. They're all smashing it out. The attendance for live groups though has sort of dropped, so I want to try and see if a bit of motivation back into the members to kick that back up. We started a 21-day challenge as well for free, so we've got a few people.
I saw that.
It's nice. 200 people in that, so it's got not too bad, man. It's all, I'm myself, like I'm training twice a day as well, so
yeah, Matt, beautiful.
That and with the clothing, things aren't too bad. It's weird, but it's not as bad as what I thought it would be. And I've said it before to a few people. The position we're in now, I'm kind of grateful for what we have, because there are a lot of people that own businesses or own their own homes that have literally no money, bro. So they're literally stuck.
Yeah, man.
I know gyms have already shut and they're not, like, they can't afford to reopen. People are they're going to get kicked out after the 6 months or whatnot. So yeah, it's not as bad as what other people have it, So I'm very grateful for what we have at the moment. So yeah.
Man, I heard some gyms are not even going to open until like September.
Bro, some gyms aren't even reopening. I've already seen.
At all.
No, I'm part of a few networking groups on Facebook, and they're literally shut. They're like, I can't afford to reopen. My landlord won't.
Wow.
They won't waive the fees for the rent or anything like that. So they have no money. So they literally shutting. Like some guy sold his equipment. He's like, I'm not reopening. I can't afford it.
Are these like your PT studios, or are these like your big gyms, like your Derwents and all that stuff?
PT sort of studios like ours.
Yeah.
I saw one guy post. He said something like he put all his life savings into this business, and it's only been open for 6 months, and he literally hasn't got a dime to his name to pay for anything.
Jesus.
He has to shut. He can't afford it. I don't know exactly what's happened with the government funding, subsidies, all that type of stuff, but from what I've seen, they've pretty much shut everything. So yeah, it's pretty sad, man. It's a pretty bad time for these people, I guess.
Yeah, Jesus. Let me ask you, because you're running the classes. Why do you think? Because honestly, I've heard from a few people that their numbers have dropped off in terms of the online, like the Zoom classes.
Yeah.
What do you think is the primary reason for that happening at the moment? Do you reckon it's just because people are kind of? Because I know, the first probably 4 weeks, everyone's like, "Oh, this is something different," train at home.
Yeah, it is definitely weird at the start. It's weird.
But now I feel like people are kind of getting over training at home. Do you think maybe that's got a lot to do with why some of the numbers are dropping off, or do you reckon it's probably got to do with some other stuff? Or
no,
what's your personal opinion?
Well, I've spoken to a few members, bro, and they're lacking motivation. They're finding it hard to do the workouts in their own home. Even in some of the workouts that I post for the members, not the live ones, they're finding it hard to do it on their own. So I think they're missing the vibe, they're missing the atmosphere, they're missing the community, they're missing us all being in there. Just like, even when we yell at each other, but like in an encouraging way, they're missing that. You know what I mean? So,
100%.
What I've gathered, that's what they're lacking. Even when I went live, I'll do my best to keep them motivated and whatnot, but it's not the same. So I think that's what's putting them off, if that makes sense.
Yep, 100%, man. 100%.
Some people, like, they can't follow what we do in terms of classes and what we offer. It's nothing to do with the equipment, because if you watch the videos I've posted, I literally use, like, I've got bricks, water bottles, washing detergent, fucking lids off buckets. I've literally, like, used everything. So I think it's just more the atmosphere, the community. That's what the vibe, that's what everyone's missing. And that's what, that's the hardest thing. I'm trying to work out, how can I sort of bring that spark back into the people that have stopped training, or they're lacking the motivation to train as much as what they were doing before.
Yeah, 100%. No, that's a fair call, man. 100%. Yeah. That motivation thing's a big one, especially, people are like, I don't want to do 100 burpees in my living room where I sit and watch Netflix. like to them, it's like that's their area where they go home. Yeah, they go home, they relax, they watch their TV. You know, like I just feel like that feeling of going somewhere and training somewhere, like that's lacking at the moment. But obviously, you know, current circumstances, we can't help that. But
exactly right.
that's a big part of people, you know, people wanting to actually get motivated and do things. Not only that, man, like being around people, like, you know, even though like doing something like this is great, like it's the only thing we have at the moment.
Still different.
And talking on the phone is great, but you can't beat that interaction, the human, like being around other people, man. That's the thing, like the community, the vibe that No Bull has as well. You know what I mean? Like you can't beat that, man. Like just being around people, the vibe. Not even that, like you don't realize how important it is, like catching up with friends for like a coffee or going out for dinner. Like it's so important, man. It's important 100%. For your mental health, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest thing. Like, people are lacking a lot. Like it's going to affect their mental health in a big way. So it's going to, I think once everything goes back to normal, whenever it does, that's probably going to be the most challenging thing, is to get people back into the gym and actually get them motivated again and help them with not just their physical but their mental health as well. That's probably going to be the hardest thing for everyone, I reckon.
You know what, man? I honestly look. Fair call. But I reckon once this thing lifts, I reckon people are going to be so over being at home, brother.
Honestly, I hope so. Like that's the best outcome we could have, but who knows?
Yeah.
So I hope that's what's going to happen.
My personal opinion, I really can't see this thing lifting and then everyone be like, I can't be fucked leaving the house today.
Look, I wish, I hope not, but then part of me says, I feel like a lot of people are getting like comfortable just whatever they're doing. If some of them are allowed to go to work, they'll go to work, come home and just watch TV, or some
fair enough.
binge watching Netflix, whatever they're watching, and now they've got their routine. You know, it's going to take a while to break that routine and get back into a normal habit. So I don't think it's going to be as easy as everyone like, all right, gym's open, everyone goes back. I think the people that really want to train will come in, and the ones that were half about during lockdown will maybe come in once or twice, but it'll take a long time and a lot of work to help them like get over that, whatever they'll do at home, and to get them back into the gym, get back into a normal routine and make them feel good again.
I think something that's going to stop people more so from actually, you know, going back to the gym and doing things is more the financial aspect, because a lot of people are not working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some of them who can afford it, I reckon they'll be okay, and who are just naturally motivated, they'll probably be okay.
Yeah.
But a lot of the people who are struggling financially, who are lining up at Centrelink at 8 o'clock in the morning, I reckon it might take a while for them to maybe kick things into gear.
I think, I don't know. Maybe, again, I could be wrong, but I don't know if that's why the government said they were increasing the payments so people could use that for fitness-related stuff. Again, I think I could be wrong. I don't really follow what's happening in the media at the moment. There's too much bullshit. So I'm not.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I don't know. But how's everything with you going anyway? How's the clinic?
Yeah, good, man. Yeah, good. It started off pretty slow, not gonna lie, but it's picking up a lot, which is good.
Yeah, beautiful.
I'm working 4 days a week at the moment, so I'm kind of lucky that I can still work. You know what I mean? Like I'm still classified. Yeah, I'm still classified as an essential service, which is good.
Yeah.
And I work for a great guy. His name's Chad.
Mr. Gouch.
Mr. Gouch, King
Mr.
Gouch.
Dr. Gouch. Yeah, fucking hell.
Dr. Gouch. Actually, Chad was on our podcast probably over a year ago now, man.
Yeah, it's been a while. I think we've got to bring him back on.
Yeah, it's actually, no, you know what? Was it 2018 maybe? Was it?
2008? No, it was 2018. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
We've got to bring him and Simon back on. We'll do a big fucking podcast with all four of us.
So, yeah, King Gouch was, I work for Chad.
Yeah.
And you know what, man, I literally couldn't ask for a better environment, man. Like, he's great. Lets me do what I want. So I work for myself, but I work for him. So he's still my boss, but I promote myself as well as him.
Yeah.
But I literally couldn't ask for anything better, man. Like he's fantastic. He helps me out, which is good. We connect really well. Like our vibe and how we communicate and just our overall personalities, like we just gel really well. And it just makes
very
it
down to earth. Yeah.
It's like me and you and Simon and everyone. Like we all, we communicate well, we gel well. It just makes the work environment better. And it's the same thing with this, man. Like I literally couldn't ask for anything better. I had a few job interviews in a few different places, didn't vibe with any of them. And then as soon as Chad came along, I was like, done. I'm down. Loved it. Yeah, love it. You know what I mean?
Beautiful.
And he's good too. Like he's very motivated too. Like he reminds me a lot like you. Like he's all about the business side of things. Like he's been to a few business seminars, and he's like, once this whole coronavirus thing goes away, you know, we should go to a few of them. Like, yeah, mate, I'm 100% down. Like, he's all about that. I like that. I like people who are all about growing,
of
growing
course.
their business, you know, and not only that, like not being stuck in their shell, like looking outside the box and how they can, you know, grow themselves, not, you know, as people, both personally and professionally. Like they're two very important aspects.
Yeah,
Whereas
it's
I know
good.
a lot
And
of
that
other,
rubs off on you, which is good. That's what you want.
yeah. Whereas I know a lot of other people, they're very complacent. You know, they just stick within their little shell, their box, and they don't want to grow. It's like, well, you know what? If that works for you, fine. But you're not going to really grow that much.
But that sort of like, you know, being complacent goes back to what I was saying about people and training at the moment. They're very complacent. So that's why it's going to be a struggle to get them back into the gym once things are back to normal. That's where the struggle is going to be, I feel. But how are you going with, do you have any clients at the moment that you're training online or anything like that?
I've got probably 2 or 3.
Out? Yeah.
I'm just writing programs for 2 or 3.
How you find it like that?
It's all right. Honestly, man, it's kind of just, here's a program. Well, first I ask them, what do you have at home? And they tell me.
Yeah, beautiful.
Like, you know, like JP, for example, I asked him,
JP.
you know, JP, big boy.
Yeah.
I asked him, you know, what do you have at home? And he was telling me, so I wrote a program based on what he has at home.
Yeah.
And then he's doing his block, and then after he finishes his block, then he'll just get back in contact with me, and then I'll change a few things around. But that's all I can really do at the moment, man. I've honestly, I haven't really pushed the online PT stuff too much.
Yeah.
Look, I'm a bit skeptical with that stuff. Like, I don't really, to be honest, I don't really believe in online PT. I believe in online program writing. I don't believe in online coaching.
I think there's, go on.
Because coaching, to be a coach, you need to be there with the person. If someone's doing a deadlift or squat, or if they're training with you, even like Muay Thai or boxing, as a coach, you got to be there in front of them. You got to see what's going on, right? But if you're a coach that writes online programs, then that's a whole different story. Then you can say, okay, I only write online programs. This is what it is. But I don't know if you can call that a coach, to be honest with you, man.
I think there's go on.
I know what you were doing back in the day. You were asking your clients to send you videos to see, you know, like how they can, you know, improve their technique or whatever.
Yeah, so I was going to say, I think there's 2 different things. Like for an example, what Naomi does, like she does proper online coaching. Like she'll go live and she'll actually train her clients through Zoom. So she'll watch it while they're training. From what my understanding is, or like they'll film their sets. Like when I used to do online strength coaching, they'll film their sets like bench squat deads, send it to me on the group chat. The group on Facebook, and I'd give them feedback. That's how most like online coaching works. But if it's just like cookie cutter programs and you don't look at what they're doing, well then it's a little bit different. But for the majority of it, a lot of good coaches actually watch the person train. Like it might be live, or it might be them filming themselves prior, and they send it to the coach, and the coach gives them feedback. And the good thing about Naomi, she also does the nutrition as well, which is awesome. So she gets a bundle and she smashed it out. So there's 2 different things. There's ones that do more cookie cutter stuff, and the stuff that actually coach them through their lifting, through the nutrition, and help them create like lifestyle changes and stuff. Okay,
so if someone's doing that, then fair enough. That's an online coach.
Yeah,
like that's what an online coach should be doing all the time.
Yeah. So I think you're talking more cookie cutter stuff.
Yeah, exactly. You can't call, man, I see it on social media all the time. You can't call yourself an online coach if all you're doing is running a program, making them pay you for it, and be like, okay, see you later. Go fun. Like, what is that?
You know what? I'm just laughing because how many workouts have you seen in the first week of lockdown that everyone's like, I'm an online trainer now, like they're using their resistance bands. They're fucking best. I love it. Have you seen the fail? People with the resistance?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I saw one, there was a guy doing like a dwarf chest fly, and the thing just snapped and hit him in the back. I'm just like, what do you think was going to happen?
On top of the head, but it split his head open.
What?
Bad. This guy was doing something with the band on the door, and the door smacked off the hinge, just smashed him straight in the top of the head, and he started bleeding out blood. I love it. It's good fun. But you know what's good about like if you're good at what you do with this stuff, you get creative, and you start to like see what you can make with whatever you have. You know, with the bands, with bricks, body weight. So some of these are pretty intense, man. But
100%. Like I've started I think the one positive about this, because like, you know, I got some stuff off you, and I've still been training the same at home. If not, I've actually been lifting a little bit heavier, which is good. But I've started running a bit more, and I wasn't running that much before. So that's been a positive.
Oh, that's what go on.
Been running, and I've also been doing some WOD workouts. So like 1K run, 100 push-ups, 100 burpees, 100 squats, 1K run, do it for time. Like I've just been doing that sort of stuff, and I wasn't doing that sort of stuff before. So that's what I'm saying. Like that's probably one of the big positives about this for me. But I know it's affecting a lot of other people differently. So
yeah, well, I was going to say one of the positives I've seen is, as bad as the whole thing is, there are a lot more people that are outdoors getting active, which you would never see like normally.
100%.
They're too busy working, or they just can't be bothered. So that's a good thing, and I'm hoping that once it all goes back to normal, these people can sort of stick to some sort of training workout, some sort of regime, whatever it is, as long as they're trying to do something. But it's awesome. Like if I want to go for runs or go for walks, whatever, I'm seeing a lot more people outside, which I haven't seen since I was pretty much a kid. Like there are people everywhere.
100%, man. Like if you go, like I remember, I think it was last week, I was driving to work, and near my house is a park. Man, park, there were people everywhere walking, running, walking their dogs. And it's like, I haven't seen this in God, I don't know how long. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Like even in summertime, I'm like, I haven't seen so many people out.
That's probably the only like positive we're getting from it, I guess. But there's not much else we can do, man. We're doing the best. And I'm trying to support the members the best way I know how. But I'm going to try to figure out something to help bring back some of their motivation so they can keep smashing their workouts as well. It's been tough, but yeah.
How long do you personally think this thing will go on for?
I don't know. I haven't been watching any news, to be honest. So I haven't been keeping up. I'm over it. It's just too much bullshit every day. So
it's amazing. It's amazing how we just. Someone said September in terms of the gyms.
Yeah.
But it's just amazing how we went from like life being normal, and then literally like that, it was like, nah, can't go out, can't leave the house, quit your job. Like,
do you remember the week before? We're like, nah, we're not fucking leaving. And we're like, and then
they're gonna have to drag me out of here. Drag me out of here.
And it sounds like it's a 20 grand fine. I'm like, I'll walk myself out. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, literally. I remember I was saying to him, I'm like, Daniel, I'm like, listen here, brother.
Yeah.
When this place closes, I'm taking shit home with me. You're like, brother, we're not closing.
We're not closing. Yeah, and then I heard 20 grand fine. I'm like, I'll leave. It's okay.
Yeah, literally.
But even like the first week, it was like I was getting people who I haven't spoken to in like a couple of years calling me, messaging me, asking me to use the gym on the download. I'm like, I'm not too sure how you think I'm, but I'm not going to let you use the gym and risk a fine. You know, people have gotten done for it, and I'm not trying to risk that fine. So I was like, no, there's no chance in hell, man. No way.
Actually, I had some people message me about coming to Noble as well to train on low cam. It's like, nah.
People, fuck off, mate. I don't even know you, and you're not coming. I'm not risking a fine unless you take my fine. Then go hard.
Yeah, so literally.
You know, so instead of that, we just rented out gym equipment, that's all right. That's helped us, I guess, keep afloat and help us pay the rent because we still have to pay rent. That hasn't been stopped.
Yeah, bullshit.
You know, so I think that's the biggest problem for most, not just gym owners, just business owners in general, is they have to still pay their rent. So people got to understand that. So if they expect, I've still had people want things for free from us whilst we're in lockdown, like gym equipment for free or use the gym, whatever it is. It's like, well, you need to understand why we're charging people to use our equipment is because we need to rent still. If you guys want a place to come back to, well, we need to pay for the rent. So when we come back, there's a place that's open.
Yep.
We're not trying to shut the gym, so we're doing the best we can. And that's pretty much it, mate. That's been lockdown for us, and like I said, I've spent time working on the clothing as well. So I've got some new samples coming soon, which is good. So
nice, beautiful.
It's been all right, bro. It's been not too bad.
Actually, those jackets you got made, they look sick, man. Those bomber jackets.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem because they're from overseas. It's going to take too long to like go back and forth right now. So I'm trying to locally. I don't know what the situation is with importing, exporting from overseas at the moment. I haven't really looked into it yet. I should though soon because I've got something else I'm working on top of that. Another thing that I'm working on, another jacket.
Okay.
So nice. Which I can get locally, and then that's it, bro. We'll take it from there.
Sounds good. Beautiful.
Yeah, I think that's about it, bro.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I can't really say I've been doing much. Like that's my life. You know what I mean?
Well, what else can you do?
No, literally, no. I can't say I'm gonna jump out of a plane anytime soon, but you know.
I wouldn't jump out of a plane anyways if we were allowed. Fuck that shit. No, thank you.
Even like, brother, you know, man, like even like going to the movies, like can't even do that.
I'm
You know
not.
how long it's gonna,
I don't even like going to the movies.
no, but like you know how long it's gonna be till people can go to the movies.
I'm not fazed by that, bro.
You know what? No,
Even though I'm there, I'm still doing your head in, huh?
oh man,
Get off my computer.
what you know about game?
What you know about game? I got all the game. All right, get off my computer. I want to go eat lunch.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh, I'm gone, bro. Get off here.